Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one for you. Guys, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I hope all of you are a-okay. guys, ah, you know, I actually think that I don't like fall. You know what I mean? It's almost fall. Actually, I think it is fall because I'm not a big fan of the fall. Okay, because it means that it's going to be winter soon, guys, and I hate the winter time. I hate it. I hate it. But then football starts, and I love football, so it's kind of like this catch-22. So it sucks. You know what I mean? It really does. Hey guys. Okay, so I just dropped a video on Charles Lawrence. Okay, and I don't remember him because I told you guys that I didn't watch Hanson versus Predator when it was live, so I missed all the episodes. So I think the only one that I actually remember is Jeff Sokol and Vincent Ambrosio, because I have done live streams on all the Hanson versus Predators. So if you guys haven't seen that yet, go back and check through the live streams, guys, because you can see that I kind of did some stuff there. So I actually might go over them as videos, though, just because I know some of you guys don't like the long format. But hold on here, guys. So we're gonna go over his interrogation. Skunks, what's up, man? How's it going? Yeah, guys, we're gonna go over this interrogation today. And guys, for those of you guys who don't know, Walls just dropped a Jeff Sokol video, and he even said in his video that I guess his other one got taken down. So guys, I say this all the time. Guys, please go and support all of the TCAP creators. You know what I'm saying? Well, not the TCAP creators, but the TCAP content creators. Okay? Because you never know when our stuff's gonna get taken down. It sucks. Okay, we get guideline strikes, we get our stuff taken down, we get copyright strikes, we get all kinds of foolishness. Okay, so guys, we are gonna jump into this, but there's one story that I wanted to show you guys real fast. Let's see, this just happened. Look at this. Look at this. Victim of teacher who had another student's baby gets big payout from school district. A Southern California school district which has suffered financially from lawsuits stemming from at least 3 former teachers accused of SA will pay out another $2.25 million to a second victim of Laura Whitehouse, who was impregnated by another student. Guys, this settlement brings the total price tag of the teachers' dalliances. Oof, guys, that's a I can't even call this a college educated word. I have a master's degree, and I've never seen this word before. A casual or romantic sexual relationship. Dalliance. I'll be darned. I learned something new today, guys. And if you ever win a game of Scrabble, guys, remember good old AJ, all right? The settle brings the total price tag of the teacher's dalliances to $8.25 million. Million dollars paid out to her victims. Since 1999, at least 50 students have accused more than 25 teachers of SA. There had been a previous settlement, there had previously been a $6 million settlement involving a teenager who fathered a child with Whitehurst. Guys, clown world. Is this the story? Hold on, let's see. What's going on here? I don't know what that is. Look at this. The largest single victim settlement against a school district in California's history, guys, and it happened again. Look at that. 41 felony charges for SA of 3 students. She reached a plea deal. She was convicted on 6 of those charges and faced 365 days in jail and 5 years probation. Guys, if this was a male doing this to young women, guys, come on now. Do you really think that she would have only got a year? She's no longer incarcerated, but must register on the RSO. She had initiated the encounters in her classroom or at her home after luring them in. Look at this. Okay, so the prosecutor says that the school shows a pattern of failing to report the essay. Look at that. Guys, this is crazy, man. Absolutely insane. Guys, people don't really, look at this. She was convicted of 6 of those charges and faced a maximum of 365 days in county jail. Groups claim that they want equal treatment, but hope and pray every day that they don't actually get it. Facts. Absolute facts, man. That is clown world. Look, the person says in California, you can't even win a $1 million medical malpractice for a deletion, but you can get millions by sleeping with your teachers. That is insane, guys. Guys, make sense of this. This does not make any sense at all. Wow. Anyways, guys. All right, here we go. So, guys, where were we? Oh, you know what, guys? I want to pull up the video real fast because you guys remember Charles Lawrence? He was trying to name drop Chris Hansen. He's like, well, Chris Hansen and I, we're best friends. Okay, here we go. 1 second, guys. Okay. Charles Lawrence. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Hopefully, this isn't copyright. I don't think that it will be, but we're all good. Guys, look. This is the funniest part. Look.
Well, after 5, and you right back.
No, he was doing something wrong.
There would be no reason this played out.
No. Where is it?
Seattle Bear.
Yeah, I mean, Chris Hansen is actually, I know him as a friend. I commuted on the train for years. And that's more of an embarrassment than anything.
Come on, dude. Well, I know Chris Hansen. You know what I mean? I know the guy. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, guys, put in the chat, like, what do you think he was trying to do by like name dropping Chris Hansen? You know? So, okay, guys, here we go. So, let's see what this knucklehead has to say.
Chosen the closest for our privacy. All our business to get on what we're talking about. All right, I'm an investigator. My name is Jason. I'm Detective Takis. You can call me Jason. Obviously, know who you are. Before we get too far ahead of ourselves, I want to make sure.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Did you get that last message?
Yes.
From Steve Bravo?
For Big Bravo, yes. Yep. My phone's going to be vibrating every now and then because things that are going on here are kind of constantly evolving. So I want to apologize in advance for any interruptions as a result of this. So I want to explain everything to you. I want to go over your charges and make sure that you understand everything that's happening. I want really you to ask me some questions before I kind of get into what I want to get into to make sure that you are comfortable. Before I can do that, I have to read you your rights so that you're aware of what your rights are and what you can say and what you want to say. We're going to go through it line by line, And once we get done with that,
Oh, guys, look, here's a newspaper article for when he got caught. No, I don't want to sign up for free. Sorry, Connecticut Post. Look at this. CPA, lousy eyesight, reason for sex with boy. Look at this. He was a successful New York accountant and commercial real estate broker, but Charles Lawrence III is behind bars Friday because he claims eye problems caused him to misread the text and believe he's about to be with that he was going to be with an 18-year-old and not a 13-year-old. Look at that. Look at that, guys. All on the paper. The judge said, this has a Shakespearean quality to it. Or maybe like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. But this whole case is about protecting children. You did a bad thing here. Look at that, guys. Lawrence was one of 10 men snagged in a sting last October. Cyrano, what's up? Fluffy and Flumpsy, what's up, man? Jameson, how's it going? Good to see you guys. They just described the whole thing. Here we go. Man, oh man, oh man. Oh, comments. Oh, that's no fun. I want to see some comments. Okay. Guys, guys, who's the most pathetic predator that's in the that they leave alone in the interrogation room? I said that it's Lauren Armstrong because he's all like, doing this, but yeah, Jameson said Lauren crying the whole time. Matter of fact, guys, here, I'm gonna pull that up. Let's see. Lauren Armstrong interrogation. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Drop the link for anyone who wants to come up early. Here we go. What did Jeff say? Please don't take me to jail. Dylan, what's up, man?
Bro is fighting for his life right now, dude.
My favorite moment out of all of the interrogations is, so what's going to happen to me now? Now you go to jail.
I think my favorite.
He leans in and goes, well, now you go to jail.
Yeah. I think my favorite pathetic moment was the noise that Daniel Polito made when he got tackled to the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it? It's lit. Hold on.
Photographs.
Because they leave him, then he starts crying again. Let's see. I shouldn't laugh at this. Look at him. Knucklehead. Sorry, guys. I have no sympathy for these guys at all. None. Here we go.
Nor should you.
Let's see here. Let's go back to this guy. You know what else is funny? That someone pointed out in the comments of this video that I did on this guy. He's an accountant, and he's saying that he can't read numbers.
Oh. Nah, that That doesn't wash.
Oh man, I didn't even pick up on that. But he's supposed to be an accountant. You know what I mean?
Would you like to be called Charles? Yeah.
I thought that was the decoy, the my mommy and my daddy guy, right? Look, he's wearing the same sweater that he was wearing in the episode. Dude, I'm sorry, but that guy is the worst decoy that's ever been on To Catch a Predator, dude.
Yeah, he definitely looks of age. It's not okay.
And then like, and don't he looks like someone who won like the NCAA wrestling championship. Like, dude, really? Like you at least the guy on Takedown was really skinny. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I mean maybe the Predator in that situation thought he hit the jackpot, you know.
I guess so. Wait, he's like,
what was that? Jesse Velez?
No. Who was the one where he's like, I want you to sit on my chest and beat my face?
Oh God.
Yo, he would have said, "Yo, pay dirt. Look the size of this kid. He can beat the shit out of me."
Yeah. I'll remember this for weeks.
Oh man, he's like, and in the chat, he's like, "Hey, yo, I don't want to put you in the hospital, bro." He's like, "It's all good. We'll figure it out."
I forgot about that.
Oh man. First and grand, yes, Jameson. Thank you, my friend.
We'll just read the first one out of your condition. I have the right criminal sound.
Yeah, I was telling everyone, guys. Yeah, so I posted Walls as a new video on Jeff Sokol. Guys, go over and check that out because he does like a 2 or 3 minute kind of spiel on why he's reposting it because I guess his old one got taken down, which is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But because I remember while watching it and it was hilarious. So guys, like I said, please, Walls, Ludi, myself, everyone that makes TCAP content, guys, go over there, like and subscribe. Go to every video and drop a like on it. It's literally like the best way to support.
Also, Joey's TCAP hangout.
Yeah, all the guys that are putting it out there because YouTube seems to support predators more than us, so which really sucks. So
Things you want to know. If I talk to any police officer, anything I say can and will be used against me. I have the right to consult a lawyer before I answer any questions. I may have a lawyer.
You know what? I don't get. And no, Jameson, I'm not going to Google search Seattle Bareback Boys, okay? I'm not going to, okay? Why Seattle? Could they not make it down to Portland? or like San Francisco or LA? You know what I'm saying? Like
Seems like a bit of divine comedy to me.
Oh gosh, guys, I'm from Seattle, so I'm like, wait a minute. You know, okay, I always say this, and I'm gonna be frank. Okay, from a male perspective, okay, let me see. I thought I knew what a beautiful woman was until I went to like LA and Vegas. Okay, LA, Vegas, you know, just Southern California or Vegas, right? Guys, a Seattle 10 is like a LA 6. Okay. All right. And we always used to joke and say all of the girls that were 9s and 10s in Seattle end up moving down to California. Okay.
I feel you on that. Sorry.
No.
I was just going to say I feel you on that because I moved from Georgia all the way to New England, and a Georgia 10 is a Rhode Island 4, dude. It's crazy.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, dude. They certainly build them different in New England. I'll say that. Well,
I can tell you, anywhere where it's warm, for the most part, and they have to use looks to make money. So like Miami, Miami, like a Seattle 10's like a Miami 5. Because here's the thing about LA, Vegas, and Miami, or even in the DMV where I am now. There are girls that are there are women who that you see in the DMV area where if they would do just a little bit more, they would be like knockouts. You know what I'm saying? In LA, Vegas, or Miami, they all do it. They all do that extra, and there's just beautiful women everywhere. But at the same time, the industries where looks matter are there. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, it's a fair point.
Who's slanging frappuccinos at Starbucks is trying to be an actress in LA or trying to be a model in Miami. You know what I'm saying? So whereas Seattle, not so much.
The Patreon question.
Sounds.
I had the right channel would appointed for me if I cannot afford one before I answer any question.
Oh yeah, Nashville too. Nash Vegas. Yeah, that's what they call it. Wait, Dilwyn, you're in Rhode Island now?
I was in Rhode Island until a couple months ago.
Oh yeah, so
I'm in Connecticut now.
I asked because you remember that was it that group called LFO? Remember them? I like girls who wear Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yep.
Look at this, dude. Look, guys, put in the comments if you remember these knuckleheads, dude. Is there anything more 2000s than these guys? I mean, look at them.
I don't think there is.
They all have the little frosted tips. He's got the tribal cross on his arm.
Yep.
My friend's from Rhode Island, and she knows these guys. Okay?
Oh boy.
These guys were douchebags back then. They're douchebags now. Look at that, dude. He's got the white shirt with the long sleeve shirt underneath. He's got
the backwards baseball cap.
The muscles, dude. The denim jacket. Wow, look at that.
Oh, jeez.
Look at this guy.
Back in the day, man. Wow. Look at that sweatband on his wrist.
Look at that. Oh no.
It's like a reverse mullet almost.
Oh no. Look at that. Look at that, man. Look at all of that. Wow. Man, all of these groups. So there was what? There was LFO. There was it 98? Oops, sorry, wrong sound effect, guys. There was 98 degrees. Remember these? Jameson, you know you were bumping 98 degrees, man. Look at that, man. Look at this.
They look like Devo for a new generation in that pic.
Seriously. Obviously, man. Wait, not Nick Carter, because he was in Backstreet Boys. Aaron Carter, right? Didn't he delete himself? Yeah, he did, right? Look at that, dude. Yeah, how do you go from this to where? Look at that.
Puka shell necklace and everything. Jeez.
Man, this is what being a child star ends up doing to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Going from his tattoos on his face and stuff. Hey, Jameson, you aren't missing much, bro. Look at that. Guys, I actually watched this TikTok thing on like a whole bunch of tattoo artists saying like it's crazy how young kids, these like Gen Z and Gen A and all these, they want their first tattoo to be on their face. And they're like, no, I'm not going to do it. Why not? It's like, dude, you have to, you don't understand. Like, it's bad enough if you're asking for your first tattoo to be on your neck or on your hand, but on your face? Think about how crazy that is. You know? Why would anyone get any tattoo on their face?
Unless that's quite the commitment.
Yeah, you know what I mean. People shouldn't judge. Well, they do. You know what I'm saying?
My first tattoo was a shoulder cap, so I could wear a T-shirt over it.
Mine too. I have a big old quarter sleeve. You know what I'm saying? And Ashley, what's going on, my friend? Nice to see you. But on your face, dude, I don't understand. I don't understand.
That is a commitment I will never be comfortable making.
You know, or those people who get their eyeballs tattooed. No. And guys, look, if you're, black, white, Christian, Muslim, Jewish, short, tall, overweight, too skinny, or whatever. Guys, we all have our battles, okay? Why would you add a struggle by having a tattoo on your face? I'm a 6'3" black guy, okay? All right, do you think that me having a tattoo on my face is gonna help me in life? Please.
Yeah, no, I'm a 5'9" white guy, and no. Just simply no.
I just don't understand it, man. And wait, who else was in the 2000s, man? Man, there's a couple of annoying these pop star groups, man. What about here? This is a girls group, All Saints. Remember these chicks? Oh, they're all older now. They were like if the Spice Girls were Dr. Pepper, then these girls were like Dr. Bob or whatever the Safeway brand was. Oh man. James said he had a coworker that had face tattoos, and then he tattooed his eyes. Guys, that is disgusting, dude. That is disgusting. Not cool.
Beyond how crazy that is, I can only imagine how much it would hurt to tattoo your eyes, dude.
Yep, it's true.
Oh, makes me tear up just thinking about it.
Guys, drop a like on the stream. It helps with the all-knowing algorithm. I'd appreciate that.
I may step in for questions anytime if I wish to talk with a lawyer. I may have them with me during any further questioning. I'm going to answer questions and make a statement knowing that I have these rights. I do not want to. Well, that's up to you to decide. I mean, I know I understand what I'm doing. I do this freely and voluntarily, and no threats or harms is ever made to me. Because you signed does not mean that the floodgates open. It basically means that you're just going. I have to play by the rules. There's certain things that I have to do, and before I can even really open up a discussion with you, we got to do that. Okay. Now, first and foremost, are you aware of what your charges are? Have they been explained to you? No. You are. Okay. Do you have any? No, you're not. Okay. The charges are criminal attempt to commit risk of injury to a minor, criminal attempt to commit sexual assault in the second degree.
Oops.
And enticing a minor. Those are the three charges. Okay. Really, the first one is a misdemeanor. The last one is a misdemeanor.
All felonies.
The most important charge, which is a felony, sexual assault second degree, is a felony. That's the more serious side of the three. Okay. And I'm happy to explain to you how we arrived to these charges. Okay. If you want me to do so. Yeah. You want to start doing that. Okay. You obviously arrived at a house today. Yeah. To meet with somebody. Right. I have access and actually have on my phone when it was sent to me all of the communication between you and that individual that you were believing to be meeting.
Oops.
Right. Believing to be based on your communications back and forth. Right. Obviously, you recall having communication with someone, right? And obviously, you did arrive at this predetermined destination, right? Right. Okay. But I think how I did was under based off of the communication between the two of you. That's how we arrived at where we are with these charges, because of the nature of your conversation, because the things that were said.
It's all a big misunderstanding, officer. It's all a big understanding. We all know, guys, what the excuse is.
Hey, NBC, 2 words, role playing, chat room, dude.
I love how in that clip you can hear somebody saying, that's more than 2 words.
And the best is, He actually asked. He's like, "Are you a cop?" So guys, his spidey sense were tingling. He was reading the chat. He was reading the chat, and he said,
You seem like law enforcement. I
Yep.
happen to know law enforcement.
"Oh man,
Oh, what a silly guy.
Do you understand that you were going there to see and talk to a 13-year-old? No. Okay.
please."
Well, that's kind of why. That's kind of why.
Intentional. No, I would never do that.
Okay, very good. Well, that's kind of why I want you to sit down. I want to talk to you because as of right now, this is what I have. I have that communication,
Right.
Which at any time, if you want to see it, I can show it to you. I have that communication. I have you arriving at this house. I have the banter that occurred initially between the two of you.
Right.
And then obviously what happened immediately after. Sure. I have all
They got you, bro. They got you.
Yeah, you're
your
toasted.
vehicle. Okay. The vehicle is here at the police department, and we are going. That's kind of the next step in the process. We're going to decide how we're going to approach your vehicle and looking inside it and seeing what is in there.
Now he has a Jeep Wrangler, right? Yeah, he has that 4-door. Hold on. Let's see. Jeep Wrangler. Yeah, he has one of these. I don't know why people love Jeep Wranglers so much. It's lost on me. So what I don't get is what took them so long to make a 4-door, because a 4-door actually looks way, way better than the 2-door. You know what I'm saying? But people love these things. And what's crazy is now they have that Jeep Wrangler. What is it? The 4xe plug-in. Look at the price tag, $70,000. $70,000.
That's too much money.
That is clown world. Like, what are people thinking? First of all, I'm not paying $70,000 for any car. Okay,
Yeah,
it's not happening, and let alone for a Jeep. I don't think so, man. And I think that people who buy Jeeps don't really understand. Like, a Jeep is really not nowadays. They make the most comfortable Wranglers there are, but it's comfortable for a Wrangler. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're driving around, you hear everything on the road. They're easy to break into. In Seattle or in the Northwest, you have one of these. People steal your doors, steal your roof, because they'll go out mudding and mess up their stuff. So like, oh look, there's Dewey's white Jeep. You come out, your doors are gone. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You're not getting them back either. So
yeah.
I digress.
Okay, that's the next step. In addition to that, we have your phone, right? And another step will be looking into the contents of your phone, apps, any communication between you and the people, this particular person that we're talking about now, and or any photos, things of that nature. We're going to be going through the phone, and I'll explain to how we'll arrive at that as well. So these are really the steps that are going to be taken moving forward. All right. You just said that you would never go to meet someone that age. Yeah. I want to kind of leave it to you if that's the case, and just kind of walk you through how you arrived there and what your intentions were. Right?
Yes, please walk us through on how you arrived. This ought to be good, right?
Yeah.
18. Okay. And so you thought you were meeting an 18-year-old?
Yeah, because I was downstairs in my class. I was at my eye doctor yesterday. I went. So my eye got scratched. So I can't wear my contacts. So I'm wearing these glasses.
Guys,
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
come on, man.
And I was downstairs having a cup of coffee, and my glasses were upstairs. And I'm looking. I thought he said 18. I said,
Guys,
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
come on, man.
"Swear to God, I would never, ever in my entire life meet a 13."
Guys, who's the never, ever, ever guy? What's his name? I would never do that. Never, ever, ever. What's his name? Damn, what's his name? I did a video.
I can't say off the top of my head.
Walter. No, it wasn't Walter Bass. It was an older guy in there. He's like, so what do you think that your wife is gonna say? And he gave the look. Damn, what is his name? Alan Cherney. That's his name. Hold on. Let's see. Let's go. Hold on. No. Alan Cherney. Oh wait, sorry guys, I can't play it. It'll be copyright. Never mind. It's a good thing that I caught myself.
You gotta mind their feelings.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Okay.
Never, ever.
Consenting adults, different story.
I would agree. I would absolutely agree with you.
Consenting adult, and
And at 18 years old, obviously that's a consenting adult and something that you would feel comfortable with. Is that fair to say?
what?
Is it fair to
Oh, yeah,
say?
18 or above.
18 or above, that's something that's consenting adult and they're old enough to make that decision, and you would feel comfortable with that. And obviously, a scenario like that, you would have no concern about law enforcement or anything like that being involved in such a scenario, right?
Well, they're capable of making their own decisions.
Right, but so there's no,
Right, I would never.
in a situation like that, there's no law
I
enforcement.
would never
concern.
commit. I would never go into the crime.
Come on, dude. He's not even a good liar. That's the
No.
That's
Not
the
even a
thing,
little
dude.
bit.
That's just the thing, man. And here's the thing, guys. Apparently, this guy had a lot of money. I mean, he lives in Connecticut in this nice area, like, and then he would go down, like his life is ruined, right? Which I don't feel bad for him. But here's the thing that like irks me the most. Well, this is the best thing about the TCAP, and all these knuckleheads can go, well, Chris Hansen's a con man, la, 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 right? But before TCAP started, people honestly thought that all of the people, the victimizers of children were all either like scraggly looking homeless looking dudes or the poor or whatever. But now we all know, guys, black, white, Hispanic, gay, straight, all religions, you know what I'm saying? You never
It
know
could be anybody.
male, female. That's how it works.
Yeah.
How did you get in touch with this particular person today? What did you?
I think he got in touch with me.
Yeah, okay, well, how did you guys connect?
Grindr.
Okay. Is that something that you've used before?
Yeah.
Wait, what is the app called? The Over Under app?
Never heard of it.
That would be like the top or the bottom app. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
It is.
No Ruber.
And what's funny is, guys, I've seen. Here's what irks me too about like Temple of TCAP and some Reddit things. Okay, they're like, see, this one guy was part of the LGBT community, so it figures that he likes kids, or like these knuckleheads get all racist and say, oh, well, there was a lot of East Indian dudes or whatever on there, or like Pakistani guys. No. Need I remind you that the most amount, like the largest amount of predators were just what classifies being a regular, odd American dude, white guy. You know what I'm saying? So excuse me,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you had 2 or 3 East Indian dudes or gay guys in an episode, clown world. You know what I'm saying? I think that that deviates from the general conversation of saying, it's like what I always say. Until we cook with me here.
Yeah.
Never, ever, guys. Never, ever let your guard down with a person until you know them because of a label. Oh, he's a Christian, so he must be cool. Or he must be of a particular religion or sexual preference, or this must be a particular gender, and they'll be a good person. It's BS.
Yeah.
There's a small group of every single category of person. There's a small group that's a piece of trash. Period. You know what I mean?
I would completely agree with that. Yes. Going back to the Christian thing, growing up in Georgia, I knew a few people who wore their best Sunday smiles on Sunday, but like they were not good people outside of church.
Yeah, my mom grew up in Alabama, and that's why she's not religious to this day, is because she lived in a small town in Alabama and noticed that, like, all the people that were the biggest holy rollers or whatever were the ones doing the most dirt, and then showing out in church the next on Sunday.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Yep.
I mean,
JP, what's going on, my friend? He says, I used to run these types of cases. I had a picture of Chris Hansen on the door to my office. Whenever I had to warn people, I was really evidence. Wow. That's crazy.
Wow.
Man, oh man. Jameson, what's going on, man? How are you?
Hi, Jameson.
Uh-oh. I have to mute you until the echo's gone. There you go.
when did you start using it? Have you had? Has it been something that's worked here in the sense where
6 months ago.
helped you meet people that you want to meet? Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm single.
Okay. So, have you met other people utilizing this app that you ultimately met with and either had conversations with
Yeah,
or
conversations
relations
with a lot of
with?
people.
Okay.
Keep digging there, buddy.
Socially and okay. The one issue that we're kind of running into right now. Again, I told you that I have access to the communication, and you made it very.
Tanner, what's up, man? No, so Chris Hansen used to ride the train from Connecticut to New York a lot, and they would talk on the train. So yeah, they actually did know each other. I don't think that they were friends, but once again, guys, he said, "Oh look, it's Chris Hansen! Wow, what a coincidence! Wow, I'll probably never see him again. But guess what, dude?
You've been had. You've been bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Say that, dude."
Very clear about your feeling as far as being with someone who's, I guess, underage or a minor. What would you consider to be underage or a minor?
They probably talked about Chris's work. Apparently, low key, Chris didn't know exactly what he was alluding to.
As far as having some type of
Anybody under 18.
anyone under 18.
Yeah.
The issue that I'm having with that, and look, one of the things I really don't want to do, I don't want to get into this situation where we're doing like a tit for tat, where we're going like line by line through this whole thing. I really just want to talk to you. I don't want to. My goal is not to.
He said, "Look, all the donuts are all gone. There's nothing but decaf left, guy. Dude, I don't want to go through this whole thing line by line." Jameson, what's up, man? I think you muted.
Embarrass you or belittle you or do the typical cop thing that you see on TV with it. Look, it's right here. I don't want to get involved.
No, that's what we want to see. I want to see tables getting flipped over, man, pounding on the table like they did to Kenneth Brinkman. You're supposed to be the adult. You're supposed to be the adult.
Yeah, show me more of that.
Seriously.
It is what it is. We have arrived here.
Sorry, I don't think my mic was plugged in.
He said, "This dude looks like melted strawberry ice cream." Oh, that's hilarious.
And we need to deal with it now. Okay. But to maybe get past this first hurdle, to maybe allow that to happen more, I want to read something to you. And maybe you can explain it to me.
Sure.
Moton, what's up, man? Good to see you.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Oh,
I can hear you.
I wasn't sure. My mic wasn't plugged in.
And Kenny, he's an accountant, and he's saying that he can't read numbers. Oh man.
They respond. Simply age.
Well, how did he show up at the right address then?
Exactly.
How old are you? They respond back. Swear you won't report me. You respond, of course not.
I mean, report me.
People are going to report other people on
Right,
that.
right, no, I get what you're saying, right, so he says, you swear you won't report.
He said,
Hey, NBC, 2 words, role playing, chat room, dude.
And you say, of course not, I would talk, I'm just talking, I wouldn't do that, I don't need to do that. Right. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but that's, of course not, that's kind of what that. He writes back, 13. And I can show you if you want to see. It says 13. I can't read that.
he's leading into this story. Literally, he's like, "Huh?" As he's squinting. Man, what's that?
That's why I have scratch glasses as my avatar.
I
was gonna go.
I was like, your avatar changed.
I was gonna go with the cover of Seattle Bareback Boys, but I thought that might get the stream taken down.
No, thanks. I still don't understand, guys. Like, why Seattle?
Because of the Space Needle.
I guess so, right?
It's very suggestive.
So. I know. Is it like all the cities that have phallic landmarks? So Paris, San Antonio has that wannabe Space Needle. You know what I mean? So 13.
Okay, and that's fine. That's fine. You're almost a neighbor. Laugh out loud. So what are you looking for here? Blah blah blah. And then you go into some other things, which again we can kind of go back to that. The one issue I'm having with your answer regarding the 18, because we just went over it. If you thought they were 18, you would have no concerns.
No, because I wouldn't. Some people just say they're 18 and they're not.
Right. So, if you thought they were 18, and that's obviously a situation that you feel comfortable with, if you thought that read 18,
I've gone as far as to ask them for their driver's license.
There would be no reason for you to ask this then.
That's true.
Are you a cop or involved in law enforcement?
There you go, guys.
You seem like law enforcement. I happen to know law enforcement.
No, he's Jeff Stacy. I asked that to everybody.
It's just talking. It's just talking. The internet and the real world are two different things.
They respond back, laugh out loud, really? And you write back, gotta be careful.
Right.
They write back, yeah, man, I get it. So the problem you're going to have with your...
It doesn't wash, Charles. It doesn't wash. And it's not soapy like you like your showers, right?
Your explanation is, if you thought legitimately that the person was 18, and you thought that you read the number 18, at that point, from what you just said in your mind, you're really alleviated of any concerns about dealing with a minor or anything like that.
That's true. Because, again, people could say they're 18 and they're not.
But you didn't say that. You just asked, after finding out, after the age was written, which was 13, you're claiming 18. After that number was written, you move forward with some other back and forth, but I can read it. Look to get away from that. Okay. So then you clearly write.
But I do that
law enforcement or a cop.
I do that with everybody because I don't understand why.
What's the guy, the man bun guy who said that? I asked that. That's Sathinder. What's his name, right? Damn.
Sathinder Thind.
Yeah. I say that to everybody, buddy.
I don't understand why you would write that or be concerned about it. If in fact you thought you read the number 18, would be really that from what we just talked about, that should be still, that should be, no, it's not. You clearly said that it was not. That 18 and above, they're a consenting adult and there's no issues there. You clearly, you just said.
As long as they're not misrepresenting themselves.
Misrepresenting, right. But you didn't, that's not what you wrote, that's not what you said, that was not part of any of your back and forth. Your next step after a few back and forths is, are you law enforcement or are you a cop?
When I walked in, I immediately was going to say, we got an 18. You got an 18. And he asked me to bring some porn and stuff like that. So I said, when I said I was having a good porn, I was out of it. There was no way. Okay. I was going to get involved in that situation.
In your messages, you said you were going to bring.
I did. It was in the car.
Right. What kind of, what is in the car? What did you bring?
It was a DVD.
Whoa.
This was 2015, I think. Who still had DVDs?
Yeah, that's true.
Porn DVDs.
That's say corn, please.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, we
I
can't
forgot.
say that.
My
Absolutely.
bad.
The thing, guys, I swear, when they made the internet, the first thing that they sent was the launch codes, and the second thing that they put on there is corn. Okay. Okay, that's like people go, and then the founding fathers made the First Amendment for the freedom of religion. No, they were like, we want to put guns first. What? That kind of makes us look bad. So let's put freedom of religion and speech first, and then guns second. And you know that all these guys are like, oh, let's put corn on the internet. Maybe we should put something like the launch codes. But guys, seriously, who like? This the internet, like, and that's the thing, guys. Okay, I think Jameson and I are the same age. Guys, please.
What, 29?
Kenny, did you Google that? I'm not pulling it up. I'm not gonna Wikipedia check that, dude. That's for sure. But guys,
just scratch your eye first.
Guys. Why do so many people pay for OF? Like, I don't understand. Guys, corn has been free on the internet for forever. And you have these guys, people, men and women, mostly men, spending all this money on schmoly schmans. Guys, someone please make that make sense. I don't understand. You know what I mean?
To be fair, on schmoly schmans, you can get some custom stuff, to be totally fair.
I guess. I mean, look, by as much they've been putting corn on the internet for what, 25 years now. I'm sure there's something that'll, proverbially tickle your proverbial fancy, proverbially, So,
is it underage gay porn or is it adult? It's adult gay porn.
Amateur. I think it was amateur stuff.
It's amateur stuff. But what the people depicted on there are they?
It's in Seattle. It's alternative.
He's giving us a review.
Oh man! Oh man! Oh man!
Adults or underage?
Is it boys or is it BOIS? Is it BOYS or BOIS? Because remember, back in the 2000s, everything was boy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I take that. Okay. The problem that you're gonna have.
And is it boys with a Z?
I'm afraid to tell you.
Yeah.
Okay. One man to another one.
Look, guys, it's still like I just don't get it, man. I just don't. These guys that are spending all this money on that. Did you guys ever see this? Oh, look at this. Family paid for cam girl. Look at this guy, Grant Amato, dude. Look at this. He deleted his family because he was spending all their money on a cam girl. Look at that. Look at that, dude. Look at that.
Didn't we talk about him once, or the story came up some point?
I think so. But yeah, he deleted his mom, his dad, and his brother. Dang! Look at that. Look at that.
Yes, we did talk about this because when you originally said family, I thought maybe it meant wife and kids.
No,
it was his parents.
That probably happened too, man.
One adult is when you read these messages and you go through them.
You know what, guys? I'm gonna let. Okay, here we go. I think some of the most dangerous things are addictions that people don't. Kenny says boys with a Z. Anyways, where was I? Some of the most dangerous addictions are addictions that people don't really we haven't socially acknowledged them or societally acknowledged them as addictions. And oftentimes, like, we think that pointing them out makes you some type of phobe or ist or mean person, right? So, for instance, food. A lot of people are addicted to food. And people call you, big phobic or whatever for saying, look, like there's no reason why you should be 5'5" and 300 pounds. It's not happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, even if you're like 6 foot tall, there's no reason why anyone should be 300 pounds. I don't care if you're a big hulking bodybuilder. Human beings' frames are not meant to carry that much mass, be it fat or muscle. It's not healthy, right?
Right, yeah.
But people are addicted to food, and the moment that you say anything, they get a little bit. And guys, the body positivity movement started out as something for, let's just say that you were born with one arm or one leg, or you have a vitiligo like I do on my neck and my chest, where like you don't have any skin pigment. You know what I'm saying? Or like maybe you're missing digits on your hand, or you were horribly burned or whatever. That's something that you can't help. But then the big people co-opted this movement, because guys, 98% of people can control their weight. Okay, that's just how it is. If you go around the rest of the world, you don't see people as big as they are here. And we're the only place where the rich people are skinny and the poor people are big. If you go anywhere else, it's the other way around, because it's a status thing, or it was. You know what I'm saying? So people just act like somehow, well, human beings have evolved. No, in the West, we have an abundance mindset where people have enough food to eat when they're bored. Where we have jobs where you can just sit on your butt all day. Guilty as charged, but I go to the gym. But also, like Tanner said, alcohol. Have you guys ever tried to call out an alcoholic in either a friends group, in your family, or whatever, and everyone jumps on you? Jameson, what are you calling, Dillweed an alcoholic for, man? What are you trying to do? You know what I mean? It's like, dude, most people who are not toxic don't call someone an alcoholic unless they actually mean it. Like, if I were, let's just say Dillweed and I were friends, and he was getting trashed every day. And I sit to your son and be like, Dillweed, dude, I think you got a problem, dude. You know what I'm saying? But I remember in college, so I have a twin brother, and then we have two friends who were twins, and one of them was a rip-roaring, rootin'-tootin' alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? And no one said anything. My brother and I, we were the only two who said anything. But he of course, this is back in the 2000s, guys. Yes, I think I went over this once before. You guys remember, was it Biker Boys, the movie? You guys remember this?
Is that the same director of Seattle Bareback?
Look at this. So
he went mainstream.
Biker Boys was the
there's the Z.
It's the Fast and the Furious of motorcycles, right? And this is right when the whole Rough Riders shut them down, open up shop. So everyone's trying to ride street bikes. Well, our friend was drunk riding on a street bike, and guess what, guys? He died, or he was deleted. Hit a tree. That was it.
Was Diego Corrales drunk when we had his accident and died?
Who?
Diego Corrales, the boxer from Sacramento.
I know that Paul Williams.
Because I know Diego was riding a street bike and basically hit a car and just threw himself completely off.
Yeah, Paul Williams.
Yeah, he's in a wheelchair.
He's in a wheelchair now because he decided to get to ride a motorcycle, man.
No, I think Corrales died on impact.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Here, let's see. What's his name? Diego Corrales. Oh, I remember this guy.
Yeah, he was in some great fights.
I didn't realize that he passed away.
Oh, it was shortly after his last fight.
Man, that sucks, man.
All right, y'all have a lovely stream. I gotta get going and do some adult stuff around the house.
Thanks for calling in, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Y'all have fun. Bye.
Look at this. He was
Yeah.
riding his bike. He hit another car, was thrown into oncoming traffic, and hit by another car.
Oof. God.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, he was drunk. Yeah.
He was. Yep. Yep. There you go.
0.25, dude. 0.25. Guys, please don't ever drink and drive. Don't ever do that. You know what I mean? Not good, guys. Not good at all. No, but gambling is another one.
1 month after his last fight. That's where.
Yeah. Gambling is another one. Huge problem. But no one says anything. You know what I'm saying? And guys, hold on.
What if you make a bet with them that they can't gamble for a month?
And hold on. What is the other? Guys, sex addiction is real. It is. People that they laugh. Oh, you're addicted, guys. No, it's okay. So here's from what I understand. People that are addicted to sex, it's not just the physical act of doing it. It's the engaging with that intimate contact with new people to the point where they can't function. They're always out trying to, establish physical relationships and intimacy with people to the point where that's all they focus on. Corn addiction is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, people laugh, but there are people where they spend all day, you know what I'm saying, flogging the old dolphin. It's crazy. Anyways, I digress.
Line by line, very carefully, and you read them. Your explanation does not match. Because if you truly believe that you are going to meet with an 18-year-old person, like you just said,
Right.
there would be no second thoughts, concerns about whether or not the person that you're dealing with is law enforcement or involved with law enforcement. But you clearly not only ask the question, but then you kind of double tap it because you say, you got to be careful.
Yeah, because
you got to be careful.
I don't want to do anything wrong.
Oh.
Well, that's kind of why we're here, Charles.
I don't want to do anything wrong.
What people want to do sometimes, maybe what they intend. I don't want to get crazy with that, but at the end of the day, you did do something wrong today, and we have to deal with that. We have to deal with that somehow, some way. We have to deal with that. You're going to have to explain it better, and/or you're going to have to come to grips with the fact that you're here, this is why you're here, and we got to deal with it now.
Do you think that he's actually going to hold himself accountable, guys? Of course not.
I don't know. I noticed in all those addictions you were mentioning, you didn't mention internet addiction.
That's true, guys. That's the one thing about TCAP that I don't like is when Chris Hansen goes, is it possible you have an addiction to the internet? It's like, dude, shut up, Chris.
You got to deal with it because if you choose not to, you're not really. A writer writes the story, an artist paints the picture. In this scenario, I want you to tell the story. I want you to write it. But if you,
what is this cop talking about? An artist paints a painting. A story tells a story. You know what I mean? What are you talking about?
Don't.
It's like, ooh, my psychology degree's coming in handy.
Stick with what you're telling me. You're kind of forcing us as long.
Well, that's about all you can do with the bachelor's in psych is become a cop at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Someday we got to look at Timothy Kine. He wasn't on TCAP. He was caught in one of the Kentucky stings that they were doing. He wasn't on the show, but our girl Catherine Reed actually interrogated him for over an hour.
Yeah. Wait. No, he was on TCAP. And then we were going to look at his interrogation. That's right. No, he has a segment on here. Let me see.
Does he? I think no, he was part on a separate investigation that the KBI was doing at the same time.
There's footage of him though. Hold on. Ew, someone went to all these guys' graves. That's creepy, right? Look at that.
Thought crime, spies out.
Oh no, we're playing Stephen Coates' song.
Lead poisoning.
Ugh, why are they showing that picture?
Look at that.
Oh, Dana.
Yeah.
He died shortly after he got released.
Dude, he wasn't 57 at the time, was he?
That's a hard 57.
Dang, man. "37. Look at how old he looks. What song is this? This isn't an actual song, is it?
I think it was written by Stephen Coates, who was a musician who was caught in the Riverside sting.
Okay. I hope it's
He's the
not
one who
a
tried. He's the one who tried giving his CD to the. He was going to give his CD to the kid.
Well, I'll mute it just in case, because I don't want to get a copyright. Look at that. Oh, that's a face only a mother could love, right? Look at that, man. All these guys.
That one's false, actually.
Yeah. Unknown. All these guys. Look at that. Hey, Stanley. Guys, look at that, man. Don Cheech, man. He was only 50.
I think we know what he died of.
Look at that. No way, man. You know that a person's weight can't determine their physical health. Hello. Oh, Dr. Wallen.
Oh no, there's the
They
picture
put
of
the
Jeff.
picture.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's bad, dude. I'm surprised that this video is still. Look at.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Look at
Oh,
that.
not confirmed. Hey, looks like Wilford Brimley from
That's all I was gonna say.
whatever show he was on there. Walker. That's got to be Walker, Texas Ranger.
Yeah, dude.
Oh no, it wasn't Wilford Brimley. It was I don't remember that actor's name.
What a goof. Anyways, I digress.
Unfortunate as the investigators to dive into this now, to dive into your phone.
Yeah, sure. No, that is correct. Where people think that like violent video games cause people to be mass deleters, it is BS. You know what I mean?
To dive into your car, to dissect these messages. And then once you do that, now you're kind of forcing us to do our jobs and forcing us to, present these facts, okay, that maybe don't put the proper spin on the story that it needs to have, okay? Because the way we look at a lot of these cases, people will get involved in circumstances like you're in now. A lot of these people, they just need help. They have a problem. It's almost like an addiction in many ways. They're attracted to something they know is not right. They know it's not healthy. They know it's not legal. But they can't help themselves.
I'm telling you right now, gentlemen, next week, you're a gentleman to me, I've been a gentleman to you. I have never been with anyone that's underage, anyone under the age of 18.
Would this have been the first time?
No, because he said he was 18. That's what I read.
Come on, man.
It says.
I know it says 15.
I said it once. I said it again.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Come on, man. You're lying.
But Mike, I didn't have my glasses on. 13, I would have shut right down, would have locked him right then and there.
Okay. But then why ask if he's involved in law enforcement?
I do that all the time because I got afraid with 18-year-old kids that They represent themselves at 18. It's happened to me before. And they're not 18.
Yeah, but you don't write that. You don't write, hey, look, are you sure that's your age? You don't even question it. The age is written. It's not even like, are you sure? Or I've been down this road before. Or
No, I've never been down this road.
No. Whatever you want to write. I've had people lie to me before. Are you sure? How do I know it?
Yeah.
There's nothing like that. The age is thrown out there, and then look, and I'll read it. I mean, this is what's going to happen at the end of the day anyway. I mean, this is how it's going to be perceived. And
I mean, Chris Hansen is actually, I know him, he's a friend of mine.
There you go. There you go, guys.
On the train for years.
Oh, you know, Chris? Well, we're going to let you go then.
That's more embarrassment than anything. But,
so how do you like grind? It's cool, but I've been kicked off a few times. Why? They write back age. You respond back with, how old are you? Swear you won't report me. Of course not, you write. They write just 13. You write back, you're almost a neighbor. Laugh out loud. So what are you looking for here? You ask. Really just chatting or whatever. I like whatever. Laugh out loud with one of those. They respond back with, yeah. And you respond back with, yeah. What have you done so far? I've had sex with my ex-girlfriend.
Look at
Nothing
him twitching because he knows. He knows he's doomed, man.
with a guy. You write back, gotcha, but you like guys better now.
Well, these
Never
decoys could do
tried.
a better job.
But being with
What's that?
So these decoys could do a better job by, at some point in the chat, asking him, "You don't mind that I'm underage?" That would be hard to. Oh, I misread that.
I think he did, though. I think.
my girlfriend was really awkward. You write back, I get it. You write back, maybe you need a good teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know one, they respond.
You're looking at him.
You're talking to him, laughing.
What's got two thumbs is a good teacher. This guy, that's what he was saying. Knucklehead.
Laugh out loud, really? You write back simply, yes. So are you just bi or gay? School is in session. You write.
Dumbass.
More gay, but also somewhat bi. Do you watch porn? You ask. Yeah. You ask, what do you like to watch? What do you like? They ask. You respond, mostly gay porn and some bi porn. What do you watch? You ask again. Sweet. I like gay porn, DP, and ATM. You ask what's ATM. You write back, DP is so hot. Ask them out. They're explaining what ATM
Oh,
is.
God.
You write back, you're getting me hard, laugh out loud. Again, you ask what is ATM.
What's the ATM? You asking me for money?
Yes, DP is hot. They write back. And you respond, so do you think you're more of a on top? I don't know, I'm willing to learn it. Can you get away? So do you think you're more of on top of
I want to be top.
Yeah, so I mean, we're going down this road, and then we get to
Guys, someone put in the in the Discord that that Anthony Palumbo is like, we don't have to use lube, we can use soap.
That was me. Yeah, kid says, "Can you bring some lube?" He said, "We can use soap."
How did I miss that, dude? How did I miss that, dude? That is
Well,
so
you-
close.
I think you try to go over that. You try to not avoid that stuff when you're doing your videos.
There is so much wrong with that. Like, I think okay,
We
all right,
do it
guys.
raw.
All right. A lot of these predators disgust me because okay, there's a difference between okay, let me verbalize this here. The way that these guys they don't even see the decoys as people. Okay? Like, yeah, a lot of girls go, man, objectify women, blah, blah, blah. But often, like, most normal guys, you know, still see women as women, right? They're just women that we want to have sex with, right? But these predators, they look at the decoys as not even human beings, right? And I think that's most illustrated in Anthony Palumbo's chat.
Oh, if that had been a real kid, that kid's going to the hospital.
You say seriously, like he didn't give a damn at all about anything for this kid other than literally just a hole that he was going to go over there and, it was horrible.
He couldn't be bothered to look up his own directions.
I don't think I know how much money you know. Right. We get to the law enforcement. Are you a cop or involved in law enforcement? If you think you're talking to an 18-year-old person, why are you asking them? Why are you why would you ask them? I watch TV. Yeah, but what's to be considered?
I watch TV once again, guys. He
You
says,
seem like law enforcement. I happen to know law enforcement.
I watch a lot of SVU, man. I know about law enforcement. Hey, he knows who Chris Hansen is, right? So he should have a firm idea.
Concerned about what is the issue if it's an 18-year-old person, like you said, it's a consenting adult. Why would you even be concerned about that? Because I'm super careful. That's all. And I would never.
Guys, Jameson, he says he's super careful. As he's sitting in a police station, caught dead to rights, dude. Dead to rights. I'm super careful. Come on, dude.
I'm super careful. I walked right into a stranger's house who I've never met.
I could show you that I was at my ophthalmologist yesterday, an eye doctor that I had a scratch on my eye as to why I'm on these glasses and why I didn't see that correctly. But
he's sticking with it.
Yeah, he is, guys.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Come on, man.
I mean, you would never find anything like that.
Ain't no kids in me.
Ever.
You understand that by reading this, that's not how this reads. It's
By reading this is not how this reads.
clearly in there 13. You're not. You don't even.
I didn't respond to it because I didn't read it.
As soon as it's written 13, you just continue on with wants and need and talk about what you want to do and what he likes and what you like. You go right. You go right past it. I go to 18. I just have to keep talking. I mean, 13, I'd be gone. And then as you get close to the part where we're going to start meeting and it's starting to get maybe a little bit more real, we get to, are you law enforcement? Are you a cop? And I've seen Chris show before. So I understand you've seen Chris show before. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is the way this is played out. And you're here and you're being charged with these things. And you arrive at this person's house. And you never at any point in time question the age or the number after it was sent to you. That's why and you just, there's no, as soon as I saw him, I was leaving.
Please.
Did not look.
You seem to have been sat down in a chair asking for some water there, guy. Come on.
Yeah, but you could say, didn't you see that guy? He was clearly in his 30s. even with a scratched retina, I could see that.
Yeah, I swear, Jameson, what about that decoy makes him the absolute worst? I mean, in your opinion, can you think of any worse decoy than that guy?
No.
Like, he doesn't.
They should have put a hat on him. Maybe an oversized hat might have helped.
Yeah,
I noticed they tried on this one. They had him in a hoodie to kind of hide his muscular build.
Yeah, dude, he's supposed to be 13. Like, come on, man. I just don't understand.
He said, "Hey, you're kind of small. You could be the 13-year-old."
didn't leave after meeting him. You didn't leave immediately upon laying eyes on him. That's not how it happened. You left
water.
after some
He
brief
said,
conversation.
you bring the porn? I said, yes, it's at my car. I was gonna get it in my car and go.
What you need to understand is I maybe you don't realize it, but I know more than you think I know. I was at the house. I was there. I got in the car with you.
Right.
I watched everything as it unfolded. I watched you pull up to the house. Okay. I watched you get out of the car. I watched you walk into the house.
Somebody should do that.
Conversation.
What's that?
Any Photoshop experts out there, take that decoy, put him in a big hat with like a oversized lollipop. See if he looks any younger. Maybe some cover or overalls.
Hilarious. Yeah. I think the only person I was saying that's as bad as him was the heavier set girl.
Oh, in Texas.
Yes, hold on, let's see if I can find her. As drop if you know her name in the chat. Let's see. Oh, Lindsay Faye Wagner. That's her name.
Pretty name?
Look, it even says Lindsay was a heavy-set decoy used by Dateline because, in the words of Chris Hansen, they wanted to prove a point that it didn't matter what the child looked like because the predator would prey on anyone. He was wrong. What? Look at that. Given the news, Sequoia, the very first man that showed up at the house, Timothy Gilliam started laughing and shaking his head when he saw her trying to coax him into the house.
It's Halloween.
Another predator walked out of the house as soon as he saw her. She constantly flubbed her ad-libs, and the predator asked her a question. For example, she offered one of them a choice of soft drinks, and he only wanted a glass of water. Since it wasn't on the list of drinks, she replied, "I drank it all."
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Wow.
That was so weird.
Look at that. Finally, another potential predator, upon seeing her, exited the house as soon as he came in. Look at that. So probably why she looks so angry here. She's like, "You guys stop talking bad about me." Look at that. Just why her Bill Chris Hansen referred to her as petite. Look at this. Wagner's an actress and a SAG member. So she went on in the theater and had small parts in shows like Ray Donovan, Law and Order, True Crime. I think that's one of the ones that didn't go forward.
Up there, it says she was replaced by Del Harvey.
Yeah. It says, "And I love you, Dick." No joke. She's also slimmed down since her TCAP days.
Right, because she had to put up all the kinds of comments like at the
go.
top of this article.
This is her now. Huh. That's her now.
I don't see it.
Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, she looks like someone who would be on like a cop show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I guess tons and tons of comments online will do wonders for a person's weight, right?
This boy, who clearly does not look like he's 18 years old, as you just said, that he does not look like he's 18 years old.
I was going to do it.
And I watched you in conversation with him, and I watched you talk to him. And what you're not, I don't want to call you a liar, because I don't want to get into that, but
Anything sexually like that.
I don't want to get into like this thing where you're, but you did an about face upon seeing Chris Hansen, not before.
Yeah.
You didn't do an about face until you saw him.
When he asked me about the porn,
You guys were going to
as soon as he asked me about the
continue to
porn,
talk and what have you.
That's not true. As soon as he asked me about the porn, I said I was going to go get it. That's when Chris walked into the room, and I was going to turn myself around and walk right out.
You saw Chris turn around and you walked out.
Well, he asked me about the water, but I was going to. I gave him the water. He asked me about the porn, and I said, "Okay, I'm going to go out." So I left at the car, I'm going to go get it. And that's when Chris, as I was turning, that's when Chris walked into the room.
If this is all just a big mistake, a big misunderstanding, why
He said, did his mom ever give him the computer back after that? He kind of does look like Donald Morrison because it's all blurred, right? But yeah, that's true.
Why go out the door? Why not? You know, Chris, why not address it? Why not say?
And Donald Morrison's too stupid to fight it. Said, yeah, I was with her. I thought she was 13.
I'd like to ask a question, Your Honor. That's a
negative. I had new photos of her on my computer. I met her in Michigan, and I took them.
But I guess they didn't. They just dropped the charges.
There's no way. There's no way. When you meet Chris Hansen in the kitchen, there's no way in this. I have a reputation to uphold. You know, I'm a good guy. I support the police union. I know a lot of cops, a lot of fire guys, and this is not. I'm not who you think you're looking at. That's not.
Here's the thing. I don't want there to be any misconceptions. Okay, people make mistakes every day on many levels.
Yeah, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. But
I think that's what you made today. But here's the problem: moving forward. Okay, moving forward from today. Okay, you need to deal with this, and the way that you're choosing to deal with it is not meeting it head on. It's not taking care of the problem. It's not addressing the problem. It's throwing a blanket over the problem.
If I need to do something, I will.
And that's not helping you.
And that's not helping you.
I will get therapy
if you need to do something about it.
Right.
You don't think it's.
I don't know. I have to be evaluated.
You don't think it's fair to say that maybe you do have a problem that should be addressed? I don't know. Just for your own well-being and obviously the well-being of others.
I'll get evaluated. I'll go to a professional to set.
I mean, because at the end of the day,
I'm a good guy. I'm a fan of God.
No one's saying I'm a good guy. You came in here with the cuffs off because you're good.
I haven't done anything wrong. I have not violated the law at any time in my life, especially with regard to this. It wouldn't. It's against my beliefs. It's against a whole lot of reasons.
Okay.
That's my life.
When you were slid over into the seat by the officers that took you into custody.
Yeah.
And then I sat down next to you.
Right.
Yeah.
Before I could introduce myself, before I could say a word, do you remember what you said to me?
This is going to be on TV.
Guys, what did he say?
I don't want to be on the news, dog.
Well, it's a little late for that, dog.
That wasn't the first time. I want you to think about sitting in the car, sliding over. What was the first thing that you noticed something?
The officer?
What did he say?
Was it below?
I would imagine it would be. You looked right at me, and you said,
What did he say?
I was going to tell, the reason I came, I was going to tell this boy he shouldn't be doing this. I came here.
Yeah, as soon as I saw him, yeah.
No, you said, I came here to tell this boy that he shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
So if you thought you were meeting an 18-year-old boy.
Even at 18.
Oh, we got him, dude. Dead to rights. Dead to rights. He said, wait a minute. If you thought he was 18, why did you say that, dude? That's true.
That's before I came up with my cover story in the car on the way over.
Dude, he got him, dude. He got him.
I mean, something to remember is after all of this, he pleaded guilty.
Yeah, he did. Yep, that's true.
In the grand scheme of things, based on legality, it is. But if that's the case, then what are you coming there for to tell a boy after having the conversation that you had that he shouldn't be doing this, if that's your goal? It doesn't make any sense. If you thought you were meeting an 18-year-old boy for a consensual encounter because you misread the number,
right?
It doesn't make sense with your point of I came here to tell.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't wash.
He still should be. He should be representing his parents and went away for the weekend. And, he was having people over with him.
Do you see how this is playing out? Do you see how the direction this is going? Do you see
It doesn't
you're
wash.
in charge, you're here, the things that you've said, and some of the sense that it's making and not making. I mean, can you see that through the blur of all this? Can you see it?
I could see what, the circumstance, but in terms of execution, no.
Dang, dude, he's really sticking to that story, dude. He really, really is. He's like, well, no. I did just see my optometrist. I did think that he was 18.
And he realized after this it wouldn't work in court.
Yep. Or his lawyer said, look, dude, you should probably just get this over with. You know what I'm saying? Or you're just going to have a long, costly battle and be all in the news instead of kind of in the news.
Never have, never will.
As I explained to you, some of the next steps involved are going through your car and going through your phone. Your car is here. There's a couple different ways that we can do that. Okay.
There's nothing in my car.
We put all this together, and we apply for a search and seizure warrant, which is a piece of paper that gets signed by a judge that allows us to go through the car and search it.
That the
And
easy
seize
way,
anything that
the hard
may
way.
pertain to the charges that you're dealing with today. The other way to go about it is to ask you man to man. You've indicated that there's nothing in the car that you have to worry about hiding. Is to have a bigger form.
They're going to confiscate his copy of Seattle Bareback Boys? What is he going to do with himself? He's going to cry himself to sleep.
Yeah, they've already got the roll of toilet paper there.
You sign the consent to search form. We go through the car. We finally find it. There's nothing in there, like you say. Nothing gets seized. If there is stuff in there, we'll call it quote unquote evidence of these crimes, then we would seize it. Okay.
Yeah.
If you're interested in signing that form and going about that way, because you obviously indicate that you feel like you've done nothing wrong, and there's nothing in the car that you have to be concerned with.
Correct.
If that's the case, that's the way that you could go, or you could choose and we can get a search warrant. But if you wanted to consent to search, I mean, you've been a gentleman, I figured I'd offer you that opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can get that.
Yeah.
The phone, because it's a little more involved, it involves, I'm going to call it technology to get into it and do things to it. We have to hold on to it for a period of time. That we have to do a search warrant for, because that's not a quick process. It has to go to someone who knows how to, quote unquote, do that stuff.
That's my business. I know. Really difficult work.
I'm sorry. I wish I had a better answer for you related to that, but the phone is going to stay with us until that process takes place. We can do it as fast as we can, but again,
Now he's
that's
panicking.
done, very quickly. There's, phones can take a little bit to go through. There's a lot of apps to go through. There's communications to go through. There's stuff in.
Hey, Jameson, unrelated. Did you see that that the Nevada State Athletic Commission is gonna take action because that knucklehead in the Shevchenko fight gave a 10-8 in the fifth round? Did you see that?
What? Oh, the last fight?
Yeah, the Shevchenko fight.
I think I was watching on mute, and
yeah, that was
I don't
not
know.
a 10-8 round, dude. Like, I don't know what Valentina won the fight, dude. Come on.
Oh, right. Wasn't it called a draw, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And dude,
I wasn't
you
paying
wanna see
attention,
something?
really.
Look at check out the press conference. Dana White does this thing where when he's angry, he turns beet red.
I see it.
There's one thing that Dana White hates: missing weight and draws. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I love when he went up on Oscar De La Hoya.
Oh yeah, you cokehead junkie. And then Oscar De La Hoya goes, yeah, one day I hope that Dana White and I can bury the hatchet and do a show together. Dana White goes, on a cold day in hell, please.
It gets deleted. That people think it's deleted, but in many cases it's still there in some capacity, and we're able to extract it. So because of the nature of that, a search warrant has to be applied for that. But a car is a relatively easy thing. You open up the doors, you open up the seat, that kind of thing. Is there any questions about any of this before I go retrieve that form that you want to iron out with me, something maybe you want to try to explain differently, or something that I said that maybe you want to respond to, or, you know, I read you some things, is there something in there that maybe you want me to refer back to read to you, or whatever? I mean, is there anything at all that you want to talk about like that? Because I'm happy to do it. Look, I don't want, look, this is an adversarial. I'm not, I'm not looking down at you.
If you believe that, dude.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Come on, dude. Guys, if you ever hear a cop say that to you, come on.
Yeah, he's just there to help.
He's just there to help. He's just there to understand, right?
I don't think that you're a bad person. I really don't. At the end of the day, I'm doing a job. My job is to
There it is.
apply the applicable charges that work based on what's happened, and write a report on it, and it gets submitted to a judge.
And what's the process there after this?
After this, you've been charged.
Now you go to jail.
A bond has to be determined, and the bond gets determined by the ship commander downstairs based on all that we have. There's a lot of factors now. Are you a resident? Are you someone that's from out of town? Do you have prior records? There's a lot that comes into that. The nature of the offense, the nature of the investigation, all that plays a role. When that number gets determined, we tell you what that number is. We allow you to make a call in an effort to get out of here, which is what everyone ultimately has to do, right? So you'll be afforded a phone call to address whatever the bond situation is. If you want to call someone to help you with that, if you want to call a bond person, or you choose
Like, get the checkbook.
to go about that. So you can start thinking about that now. That would be the next step. If you're unable to make
That's the thing about Maurice Wallen. How much was his bond?
Like 30,000, something like that.
Well, no, because it was like $300,000 bond or whatever, right? Which means it was like a check for like 30,000, right? No, it was like 200,000 or whatever, right?
I don't remember exactly.
But either way, he just wrote a check for like, here's 20 G's. But I guess when you're a doctor, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
This numbskull would probably write it for the wrong amount since he gets his numbers all mixed up.
Seriously.
Is presented. It's called a probable cause hearing. A judge reviews, what we have, and they decide, do we have enough to hold you? And if so, if it is decided that we have enough to hold you, then you would stay here for the remainder of the weekend and go to court first thing Monday morning. So that's the next day the court's in session on the weekend right now. Mm-hmm. We don't have night court or weekend court, so we have to wait till Monday. So,
you guys remember the show Night Court, dude? You remember Night Court?
The original.
Yeah.
Not this recent one.
Have you seen it? I'm not gonna watch.
No.
Where's the OG Night Court? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, this show is awesome, man. I still remember the theme song to this show. Yeah, look at that.
My ex-girlfriend had a boss who looked just like Bull, the tall guy there.
Oh, really?
So I would always give her a hard time. I'd send her like a ringtone of the theme song to that show to her phone while she doesn't work.
What's funny is, like, how is it that he's still, because he's not a judge. The guy that was the lawyer in the original show, right? How is he not a judge, but she is? Like, I don't understand. You would think that he's been practicing law for that long. But she's a strong, independent woman. So. Yeah, I forgot, right? Man, yeah, they just need to leave new stuff alone. I mean, old stuff alone. I don't understand why they have to keep redoing things. You know what I mean? And the thing is, if they can't.
Well, they're bringing Fraser back too.
Really?
Dragging poor Kelsey Grammer.
I know the ghost of Kelsey Grammer. Hold on. Fraser reboot? Oh no. Is it supposed to like with his son or something?
I have no idea.
Are they all coming back? No, because
it's just him. Just him, I think.
What?
He's moving back to Boston, I believe. His character.
Oh, this is 2019. Hold on, let's see. He's moving back to Boston. There's a trailer already.
Yeah, I saw that.
Why? Of course, he has his son, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, Dad, you're old. You don't know anything about anything." Wait, October.
It's gonna be
Oh no,
grumpy and disillusioned, right?
guys, why can't they just leave well enough alone? Why?
Well, it'll probably start with his son handing him his headset and him just throwing it over his shoulder.
No thanks, guys.
If you're not released, you remain here. You go to court first thing Monday morning. You get arraigned. And at that point, the judge can decide to lower the bond, raise the bond, get rid of the bond completely. Typically, a public defender is available at that time unless you have an attorney that you can call right away and handle that part of it for you if you want. But typically, a public defender handles that first portion of it, the arraignment, and then from there it gets decided, by you.
So much for the bond.
I honestly don't know. I don't want to misspeak on it. I don't want to shoot high or shoot low and be wrong as soon as we know the exact number of it. Okay. So why don't you sit here for one moment, collect your thoughts. I'm going to grab that form, explain to you, we'll fill it out, and then
We'll go through the car.
and then I'll get you downstairs and we can start the bond part of it. We can get that figured out. You have to be interviewed for that. The ship commander sits down with you, asks you some questions. So that's it.
Yeah.
Why don't you just do me a favor and read this down here first for me, please? And then if you decide to do so, you sign it.
So if they arrest these guys on a Friday, they have to sit in jail all weekend, huh?
Uh-huh.
Can you an issue that you need to address?
Yes.
That you will do that.
Yeah.
Because I'm not an expert as but in law enforcement, you kind of train in a lot of different areas, as maybe you would know. And that would be my advice too. I think that's a road that you should consider going down based on the way that this is going.
What is it?
Can you see? Can you see how we arrived?
Yeah, I can see it. I can.
Where we are?
Yeah, I can see that.
You understand it and you can see that?
I can see that. The way it can be read and the way it can be taken, yes.
You're toast, sweaty.
And you promise that at some point you'll go speak with a professional who will evaluate this, and in the event that there's an issue that you need to address,
yes,
that you will do that.
Yeah.
Who believes that, right, guys? Come on. Absolute clown world, guys. Well, this guy got, what, 2 years in prison? I believe. And yeah, now he's out, guys. I don't know. Guys, let me know what you think of this.
He's out riding the train.
Someone's arguing with me in the comments about being able to use the word corn. He's saying, people who aren't greedy YouTubers will actually man up and use the word instead of saying corn, because you're a coward if you don't use the word. Guys, okay. Most people do put out content to try and make a little bit of cash off of it, right? That's what we do this any type of content for. And now, guys, I don't really do that much editing. I mean, when I do videos, they tend to be long, right? They're like 45 minutes long. And then if I do got to edit, I got to do some stuff. So like, it takes a bit to actually make a video, you know what I mean? And then, so you don't want to do all this work to make a video and then say the actual word and not corn, and then have it be unable to be monetized. Okay. That's stupid. So guys, there's a reason why you have to use coded language in your videos. 304s, corn, essay, grape. You know what I'm saying? It's all because YouTube has the algorithm that looks at your language, guys. And I'm sorry, but I have a hard enough time keeping my videos from getting taken down without the word corn being the sword that I'm gonna die on. That is not the hill that I'm willing to die on, guys. Just letting you know, right? So, Octo, what's up, man? Cyrano says clown. You started using Clown World. Yeah, man. Because it makes sense. So this is a Clown World and send the asteroid, man.
I made that. I don't know if you ever saw that picture I made for you of an Absolute vodka bottle that says Absolute Clown World on it.
No.
I said you should put that on a T-shirt and sell it.
Oh man, no, I didn't see it. You gotta you gotta
I'll
send
put it
that
back in the
to me
Discord
again.
again.
Yeah. Look at this, man. Guys. I don't know, man. There's this video here.
There is a
Really sad. This mom's driving drunk, and she's so drunk that she can barely even stand. Right? And look at this. Sad.
He has two kids in the back seat. Neither one of them have car seats. And she sounds like she's slurring just a little bit.
Now watch.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
was driving.
Step up here to my push bumper.
Two kids in the.
I'm sorry, Helen. I'm back.
I don't know what they're saying, but can you just step
Oof,
back
that's
just for me?
You're
You're fine.
yeah, it's okay. This way.
Look at this.
Step towards my car. All right.
She was driving,
back
guys.
towards my car.
It's just a little easier on the concrete than in the grass.
Okay.
Just hang out just for a second. What are you doing? You said you wanted.
She has her arms out like, just arrest me already. Hey, guys, here's the thing. Guys, look, I think I've only been like in the car driving like drunk once. I'm like, I need to pull over and like call someone to pick me up. You know what I'm saying? But you guys have ever been really drunk and you're like walking home from the bar, or maybe you're even just like, I don't know, maybe you're at home and you're drunk and you like knock something over and you gotta clean it up and you're halfway through it like, God, I'm so tired of thinking. You're like, oh God, I have to think so much. Why? You know what I mean? So that's where she's at now.
Trying to do a field sobriety test, right?
Oh yeah, I was just.
Okay.
I didn't know what to expect.
She said, I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball.
So
Do me a favor. Just back your car right
Watch.
into the. Okay. For me.
please,
Watch.
don't hurt with it.
Okay.
Here, look.
Pretty tough.
Guys, she was driving.
See, it's visibly there.
With her kids in the
Yeah,
car.
that last one. But hey,
Is that what they have blurred out in the background?
whatever
Yeah.
y'all determine,
Okay.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah, we trying to.
I don't. It don't matter.
I'm just trying to get some duct tape out so we can
Yeah.
start.
Look at
Come
that.
out right there. Don't go anywhere. Just stay right there.
She can't stand. You think she can
sorry.
walk?
Can't even stand.
Okay.
Thank you.
I see the back.
She was driving. Watch.
What's up?
It's walking like Steven Seagal.
Look at that, guys. It's just sad, man. It really is. Oh, guys. Okay. This is a really sad case. I'm gonna do a video on this. August Lion, what's up, man? Guys, here's a really sad case, man. Look at this. This just happened.
The child's name again.
Look at this.
A woman who says she is one of the caretakers of the 11-month-old girl who died in York County this week is speaking out about what happened. The York-Pocosin Sheriff says the baby, Miracle Wicker, died after being left in a hot car for several hours by another woman. Ann Sprocco spoke with the caretaker who says she is devastated. A baby she treated like her own is now gone.
The situation, it's devastating because
Look at that.
this should have never happened. It really should have happened.
11-month-old Miracle Wicker meant the world to Tennille Shields.
Like I said, she calls her mama. She calls me mama.
Shields says she would often take care of Miracle when the child's mother, a 17-year-old, couldn't. Shields says Monday the mother asked another woman, 40-year-old Kristen Graham, to look after the child.
Oh my God, look at those eyes, man. Would you guys put in the comments if you would ever leave your child in the care of someone that has eyes that look like that? Look at this person. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that.
Looks like the kid who played Michael Myers in the Rob Zombie Halloween grown up.
That's true. That's true. Look.
An 11-month-old baby girl is dead after she was left in a hot car for 6 hours, according to the York County Sheriff. 40-year-old Kristen Graham is behind bars today, facing charges related to the incident.
These are not typical situations that we deal with in York County. And when you do come across the death of a child, it affects everyone.
Sheriff Ron Montgomery says it was a tough day for his department and the community after baby girl Miracle Wicker died after being left in a hot car.
We have children ourselves, and I can tell you that we all go home and hug our kids and our grandkids a little tighter after something like this happens.
Montgomery says Graham was caring for the child on September 12th, as she often did. According to court documents, Graham says she took gabapentin, which is a painkiller.
That's for nerve pain, right, Jameson?
It's for nerve pain or for epilepsy.
Okay.
It worked. It definitely works for nerve pain. I can assure. I can guarantee that.
Then returned to her house on Seaford Road with the baby and a dog in the car around 5 a.m., where she then fell asleep until 2:30 in the afternoon.
What?
Sheriff Montgomery says Graham gave conflicting statements.
She initially would have us believe that she was in the vehicle along with the child and the dog for that duration.
Please. Come on, guys.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Come on, man.
Time. Our evidence that we have collected doesn't support that information.
Around 4 that afternoon,
It doesn't
the sheriff
wash.
says 80-year-old Paul Kabati took Miracle to Mary Immaculate Hospital in Newport News in a trash bag. He's not facing charges, but Graham's felony child neglect charge could change pending the autopsy results.
There's a very good possibility that these charges could be upgraded to homicide charges.
Graham is all.
That's sad, guys. Hold on, guys. Before we
Yeah, that gabapentin can make you a little lightheaded and dizzy. I know that.
what is this?
Say please.
New police body cam video shining light on shocking conditions in a child abuse case in Curry County.
We want to warn you some of the
Disturbing lapel video shows the day.
Guys, once again, guys, if you victimize children in any way, it should be one strike and you're out. Okay? Now, I'm not going to say exactly what the penalty should be because I don't want to get kicked off YouTube. But you guys know what I think.
State police and CYFD paid a visit to this one-story home on Curry County Road in July.
Hello.
Guys, there's a video here of a woman who said when she was driving. She was driving driving drunk, and she said that my friends dared me to drink 18 beers, and she drank 18 beers and was driving home, guys. Think about how crazy that is.
He's doing that Wade Boggs challenge.
Babies found in milk crates? What?
We're here again.
The home belongs to 37-year-old Jamie Cushman and 29-year-old Jamie K. Senna. Both women now locked behind bars on multiple counts of child abuse.
What can I ask over here?
I tell you guys, there's this weird thing where they think men are the people who are the only perpetrators of violence and all this stuff. If you look at the numbers, guys, when it comes to abuse and then deleting kids, as far as like toddlers and babies, it's actually women that are the main perpetrators of that crime. I mean, there's like various reasons, you know what I'm saying? But if you actually look at the statistics of children that are deleted, the majority of the cases are either the mother's doing doing it, or a woman that they know. So like a babysitter, an aunt, a stepmom. You know what I'm saying? A sister. You know what I'm saying? A female cousin. It's crazy.
And usually the father's afraid of them too.
Yeah, and well, the thing is guys, on this channel, I always talk about the women that abuse the young, like the teachers that are women that abuse their male students, right? Because no one talks about it, and no one talks about the fact that there's a whole lot of kids that are being deleted by women every day, and no one talks about it, right? What I'm saying is like the same tired narrative of, oh yeah. What I'm saying is people are so worried about just the men that there's a blind spot. Guys, you got to look at everyone equally, right? Women and men both have the capacity to be evil, horrible people.
As CYFD and police went through the home, they found it in deplorable condition.
I don't see anything wrong with my home.
What?
Are you?
Police say multiple children were beaten, tortured, starved, and chained to their beds under Senna and Cushman's care.
So we just talked to them. We did interviews and stuff. So the little girl admitted. I just want to get an all good with you. The little girl admitted to them placing them in chains for an alarm to go off.
What?
And I guess the mom will put chains on their ankles to keep them in their room.
The children's ages range from 5 to 14 years old.
Based on the report we got, and the kids did confirm everything. And we saw the chain, we saw the locks. The kids told us
Look at that.
how
They don't think that there's anything wrong with what they did. They're like, and so look at the look on their face.
it works. The kids were very forthcoming this time.
According to the criminal complaint, CYFD alerted police on suspicions 1 month before both women were arrested.
Well, right now, there's also no running water. There is. It's getting turned on today. There's the sewer line is backed up, and there's sewer. There's poop in the toilet in both porta potties.
All 6 children were removed from Senna and Cushman's care shortly after the visit.
She's putting a 48-hour hold on.
Guys, they have video because the homeowner, this house, has security videos in there, and they said that one kid, look at this.
Security videos inside the house?
I think so. Look, it says the investigation found 3 days of security footage of the children's bedroom that showed, I guess just in the kids' room. The
Maybe
children
through a
being
window or
starved
something.
and chained up for long periods of time. One child was chained to his bed for 14 hours with no food or water or access to a bathroom. In the most disturbing video, the woman can be seen pushing the 11-year-old's face into his own vomit. People are just evil, man. Absolute clown world, dude. Guys, I don't know. I got nothing, man. That's enough of the internet for today. All right, you guys, we're at the 2-hour mark. I'm going to shut this bad boy down. Guys, please, wait, here. I'm going to drop the link to the Discord, guys, for all you guys who want to join the Discord, guys. Guys, there is a thread for the Sokol Pizza Party, okay? Guys, put if you want to join, and then put when you would prefer to have it, right? And then what we can do, because I'm thinking about next week, right? So that would be the next Tuesday to go over the chat log, right? And then we can do the segment on another one, and then do that. I mean, maybe do the segment and the interrogation as a live on Saturday, like all day on a Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Maybe start at like 3 or 4. And just go for as long as we can until we're done with Sokol, right? So and we all know, guys, there's a whole lot there. So guys, please drop that in there so I can make a list of everyone who I can send the link to. I will drop that link in that thread to this StreamYard so you guys can get on early, and it'll just be for us Discord people first to talk about Jeff Sokol. All right, it'll be us first, and then we can open up the lines after a while. So, Jameson, any closing words?
Yeah, I'm gonna make an appointment with the optometrist. Make sure I don't have any scratches.
Scratches on your eyes.
I might show up to meet a 13-year-old grown man.
Oh man! So, all right, you guys. I appreciate you, Jameson. Thanks for calling in. And yeah, guys, I'm out of here.
Oh, by the way, Josh, if you're out there,
Yeah, Josh.
we miss you.
Wherever you are, we miss you, man.
Hope you're doing good.
Yep. Take it easy.
All right, see ya.